Hail and well met. Welcome to episode 16 of our Abomination Vaults, the 5e version of the original Pathfinder Classic Adventure module. I am Eric Scott DeVee, the DM slash GM of this campaign, game designer, writer. I do a lot of things. You can see some of my books behind me, including my latest, Inferno. That's the one in the orange right there. I am going to Nepal in May. If you would like to learn more about my trip and possibly support me and get yourself an exclusive story, put in exclamation point Nepal and follow the link that pops out. Without further ado, take it away, Gabrielle.
Hi, I'm Gabrielle Harboe. I would love for you to come check out my Patreon. You can find the link at exclamation point Gabrielle. Subscriptions start as low as $3 for lots of editing, writing, agenting, gaming advice and knowledge. And we're just gonna do this now.
Yeah.
And to pay the capitalism tax. Oh, and I'm playing Mauricio, your iconic elf rogue. uh, to pay the capitalism tax and get dice stuck in my sweater.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're totally organized tonight. It's all good.
She's going to tell you
Phoenix
about Phoenix Dice, which are
Phoenix
going to come in
dice.
clutch during our game.
Yeah,
Take it
Phoenix
away.
dice are named for the creature that rises from the ashes because they use all recycled materials for their dice, and they are super shiny and cool, and they roll really well for us on this stream. Your mileage may vary. They're always designing and testing multiple types of recycled materials for your enjoyment, raising dice from the ashes and onwards to epic adventures. You can find their dice and accessories at phoenixdice.com.
Awesome.
Take it away, Jen.
Hello, my name is Jen, and tonight I will be playing the iconic Barbarian Amiri. I also go by Savage Sparrow on the internet. SavageSparrow.com is my awesome website for nerdy apparel and accessories. Tomorrow, the Embrace the Void sweaters that I've been trying to make forever are finally going to be stateside, so they should be hopefully shipping out before the end of the month. So get excited. They're going to be really, really cool. Also, patreon.com/savagesparrow is my Patreon where you can join for free and see the various artwork I do, including art on some of the streams on this here channel, like ye old Grey Mantle stream and the, God, my brain isn't wanting to brain, but the last
Twilight of the Realms.
Yes, thank you.
Spin-off of our original Westgator Regulars campaign featuring the end of the world in the Forgotten Realms. Yes.
In my brain, I'm like, it's like something with moonlight, and I'm like, no, not at all. But why is my brain stuck here on that? Anyway.
You see, it is a clever play on words because Twilight is the name of the character Fox at Twilight. Anyway, go on, go on.
Moving on. Take it away, Fable.
Hello, my name is Fable. I am a historian and purveyor thereof. I am a director, game designer, and generalized storyteller. And tonight I will be playing Kira, your iconic cleric. And I would like to share with you, if you have been here before, or if you are coming to us from Idle Champions, that's exclamation point code, correct?
Correct.
Yep.
Then throw in exclamation point code, or just take a look on in stream to get your code for the night to get yourself an Electrum chest. And if you have been listening to me talking, you have no idea what I'm talking about, well, then you either are new here, or you don't listen to me for the first part of the game, in which shame on you. Either way, Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms is a strategy game that unites your Dungeons and Dragons characters from novels, campaigns, popular shows, and to one just big epic adventure, including Farida from the Brimstone Angels novels. You've got Drizzt Duorden. If you, like me, every once in a while go into a random store, see a standee of Drizzt, are able to name his swords and then get blank stares from everybody around you.
Yes.
And be like, oh, as yeah, Icing Death's. I like this because Icing Death's sheath is on the opposite side of where he's holding it, and Twinkle's sheath is on the opposite of where he's holding it. So it's saying that it has the iconic cross draw, and then you have about 4 people around you go, nerd, and you say, yeah, I guess.
That is
It's
peak.
really
That
hard
is
and
peak
very
right there.
Uh,
Yeah.
then you would probably like this game. And if you would like this game, well, it's available on PC, Mac, Steam, the web, Epic Games Store, Google Play, Xbox One, PlayStation 4. I'm running out of fingers. Nintendo Switch, iPad. I'm out of fingers. iPhone and all Android devices. Imagine an ethereal 11 to 12th finger. And if you want any more information on that, do check out idlechampions.com. That's IDLE champions.com.
Awesome.
Take it away, Joe.
Hello, everybody. I'm Joel, usually one of your mods, posting silly polls in chat under the handle Rumpus Imperator. I don't have anything to plug because all of my artistic endeavors involve things exploding, and nobody does fireworks in the winter after New Year's. So the closest I get to that during this sad, dark time of the year is blowing things up and causing chaos as the iconic goblin alchemist Fumbus. And I'm here to also going to tell you about our last sponsor tonight. In a realm where most warriors use plastic light weapons, Norse Foundry specializes in metal dice. When you roll them, you feel like you are skillfully smashing the rigid armor of the monster horde.
Bam!
Norse Foundry offers other cool gaming accessories as well, and you can find their store and more about them at norsefoundry.com.
Thank you, Joel. As you may have noticed, we are down a couple players who kind of had to scoot last minute, and Joel very kindly came in to round out the ranks and make things a little extra explosive. You can catch Joel on the stream at the Isekai Realms game, which I'm hoping comes back this year. We have another season to film, and well, Joel is currently a pile of ashes and bones, so hopefully we will also be reviving Joel's character. But yes, you can see more of Joel and myself and a few other favorites from the stream on Isekai Realms. Check us out on YouTube, or if you can find us on Twitch, go for it, but otherwise, the YouTube channel. Okay, we are ready to go. So, when last we left off, it was a tense standoff with Growlgust, the Morlock King. He had charmed Ezrin. Ezrin has these mysterious yellow 7-pointed stars that appear over his eyes periodically. But Kira had broken the charm, and the party tensed for a confrontation that has seemed inevitable since the moment that horrendous mushroom-eyed king charmed our boy Ezrin. But, something unexpected happens. Which is that the room abruptly shudders, shivers, slides to the side. I'm going to need everybody who is there to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Do I get my danger sense here?
Yes.
Hell yeah!
That's a natural 20.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Oh.
It's
That's
only
a-
21.
That's a 9.
Mm.
I was busy translating, y'all.
Okay. So, well,
Uh,
Maurizio, you were closest to the source of the explosion, and you lose your footing. You end up just kind of staggering against the wall, and a crack appears in the ground.
That's
And
always good.
Ezrin and Sela both tumble into the crack. Oh no!
Ah! I got a 17.
Okay. Yes. Amiri and Kira, you both keep your feet. A chasm has rent itself in the chamber, and what should come climbing out of the chasm but our old friend Fumbus the Goblin?
Can I
Come on,
have
guys.
fallen into the Morlock Engineer's arms instead?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm right there.
Mauriziel, you are now in the Morlock Engineer's arms.
We are.
He looks
kind of,
confused, but not objecting. Just kind of like, oh.
We're in a weird little moment of truce. So, you know.
Growlgust, the great Morlock King, looks upon Fumbus and goes, "Ah, my friend."
Hi, August. You've got some great stuff here.
Ah,
Wait,
sure,
so-
I do. I'm just dealing with some adventurers at the moment. Anyway, yes, Jen, what is Amiri?
So- Our friends have tumbled into the pit that the goblin popped out of.
Right.
Okay, cool. I imagine Amiri's diving to try to grab them.
Okay. Well, it took all of your effort to maintain your footing,
Yeah.
and they disappeared out of your reach before you could get to them. You do find a hand, though. It's not Fumbus.
Oh no.
It is wet and slimy. And
What?
Growlgust says, "Did you bring back my pet?"
I think so. Is
And
this him?
Hey,
climbing
Hey, guys.
out of the crack behind Fumbus is a creature such as your eyes have not beheld. Author's note, this is where it gets real gross, everybody. Buckle up. Because this monstrosity looks like it might have once been a human. Vaguely. But now it is more like a slug. Its hair turned to writhing slug-like appendages. Its hands contorted into claws, like a writhing mass of flesh, with these jaundiced yellow eyes and this gaping maw of snarling teeth and spittle. And it comes slithering like a snail out of that pit.
and
And Amiri is holding its hand.
Aw, you guys are cute.
Steve Sparta kicking it back into the pit.
What's the scale on this creature? How big is this?
It is roughly human-sized. You think
Yeah,
from
she's
crown
Sparta
to tail,
kicking it into the pit.
from crown to tail, it's probably about 7 feet long,
Like a human.
like
yeah.
a human size, like a very tall human
Like
with a long tail.
Like an Eric
It doesn't.
size
It doesn't
human.
have legs. Okay, it just has a snail body.
So
Yeah.
Amiri, are you just north of this thing?
Yeah, let
Or
me
just
let me
east
go
of this
ahead and
thing?
reposition everybody on the map because based on my description.
Yeah, I do not know where I am in conjunction to it.
Okay,
because
so
my computer cannot run the
Fumbus
stream, and,
crawled out and is next to the king.
Yeah.
Amiri dived in here to rescue your compatriots and found this horrible slug creature instead.
Yeah. And I'm kicking it back in the pit. Like no, just no.
All right.
Did
Make an-
Growlgust give you guys a quest too?
Amiri, make an athletics check.
Okay,
Fumbus
okay.
has asked a question.
I don't know how to answer that question.
Yeah, Fumbus gets the Fumbus gets
My dice
the
can stay on the map. Okay.
old slow turn towards towards them. She's still holding a mote of light in the air on the end of a scimitar, shield aloft, confused.
14.
Okay, 14. I don't know how to tell you this, Amiri, but your foot ends up in its body. And the thing looks at you like,
Stab.
and Growlgust says, "Down, pet!" And he starts swatting it with his with a bone. And he's bah, 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 and it goes away from Amiri and crawls over to kind of like sit quiescent next to Growlgust, where he starts stroking it idly like a dog. Fumbus, I will say that I have added undercommon to your character sheet, so you can understand what Gragas is saying.
Okay. Thank you.
And so can Mariziel.
Mm-hmm.
Because Mariziel speaks Sackfroth undercommon. Okay. The king
Miri's,
says,
like,
do not
glaring-
fear. We are all friends here. Yeah. Ah.
I
Amiri is glaring like daggers at Kira, just like, let me kill it, let me kill it, let me kill it, let me kill it.
Mariziel says, the good king says this is a friend. It is his pet. My tone doesn't state that I'm comfortable with this, but just, sharing the info. And I disentangle myself from the engineer and kind of pat him on the head like, thanks for being a cushion there.
He looks pleased that you didn't stab him to death. Gragas holds out his
I might stab him
hand.
to death later, but
Gragas holds out his hand to his attendant and says, worm me. Worm me. And his attendant puts a bunch of worms in his mouth and in his hand, sorry. And Gragas then transfers them one by one into his little pet's mouth and it goes.
For Amiri, Kira's eyebrows are approximately in her hairline as she is trying to decide, is this thing, even if sentient, deserving of holy fire? Is that wrong of me to think? I'm continuing to think it. I'm feeling it in my heart and my soul. I've looked at my mission statement. It isn't wrong with it. So she, like, shoulders are locked, holding this spell, knowing that currently this spell drops on the engineer. But it has watched this creature slowly move up to Growlgoth, and if you could imagine for every about 5 feet that it moves closer to Growlgoth, you get the Sims, like 2 people double negative over Kira's head of like, you shouldn't be friends with these things.
I want you, Fable, to understand that this right now is a demonstration of how much Amiri respects Kira, that she's just like vibrating.
Yeah, and there's the allowed beat of like, I don't know yet. And
Merciel
eyes
is
are
sauntering gently away from the Morlocks, like to, get out of the AoE. This is fine. Doop-de-doo, don't mind me.
So Gragas, sensing some tension in the room, says, wait, are they with you? To Fumbus.
Oh, I met them a little while ago.
So they're with you?
Sort of?
How goes the quest to slay the river drake?
What?
Oh,
I thought...
had I already sent you against the cankers?
No, you asked me to go find your pet.
Oh, and you found it?
Yes, I brought it back.
You were the retriever of the ghost queen. And the other Morlock is like, what the? All right, fine. And the flesh pet is like, making some kind of semblance of human speak. Would you like to,
so it
if anybody would
understands
like
us.
to make an Arcana check to learn more about this thing, please feel free.
I would.
I kind of don't want to know more.
Ezrin's not here, so his robe of eyes is not telling him much about it, which is probably for the best for his own sanity.
Well, that's a 4 on the die for an 11.
That is some kind of mutated thing.
Can I pitch you religion? It won't give me more information.
Oh.
I just need to know if this thing is
Yes,
against
go
God.
ahead and make a religion
do I
check.
cleanse it with holy fire?
Yeah.
Is this a heresy?
No, there's useful stuff I could tell you from a religion check.
That's a fair question by itself.
The I think that the secondary bit here is that like this guy has sent apparently a bunch of people on different quests, and there's like Kira's looking around, but me, Fable, needs to look at you, Eric, and say, never say the words flesh pet to me again. I threw my dice off my table in response.
In abject horror. I think this guy needs a spreadsheet is what he needs.
Okay, so what?
That is a 13 religion, 11 plus 2.
Since the age of creation, the great god Rovagug, god of mutation and destruction and doom, has been sealed away, imprisoned by the other gods through sacrifice and great spellcasting. And the powers of mutation and abomination like this definitely remind you of something that's a worshiper of Rovagug might have created.
That's so cool. So can we drop into initiative?
So it's holy then, right?
I was about to say,
In a sense, yeah.
I think there is legitimately a beat with that clock of like, oh, you know, it's the God Eaters, homie. That Kira would look at Amiri and nod. And I think that's initiative time.
Well, before we go to initiative time,
okay.
Yes, let's get your story out there.
Graugus has one more thing to say.
Hell yeah.
He does not even realize that you three are gearing up to lay the holy smackdown and cleanse everything from this room. He's just talking with Fumbus, who apparently he considers a great friend. And he says, well, if they're with you, you can take them on the next quest, which is to slay the river drake.
So, wait. They're missing somebody who was here last time.
Oh, yeah, there was Whitebeard. I liked him. I charmed him, but he disappeared. And there was some scary lady. There are two other scary ladies and one scary elf here. They look really scary. Do you want to go kill the river drake?
Amiri's gonna enter a rage.
Amiri can't understand him, so
yeah.
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Yeah.
He's asking us to go on a quest. He's sending us away. We don't need to, make with the stab and slay.
So
Yes,
I'm
we
kind of
do.
new at this whole adventuring thing, but like kings give you quests, right? That's how this works.
That's right. That's right. I'm a king and quest.
I said that in
Aha.
common so everybody can understand.
Yeah.
He's negotiating, he says to his attendant.
Yes.
The
Kings
Morlock
give you
engineer
quests.
does not look convinced. He is looking at the party like, do I wind my ballista now? I guess I better.
Kings give you quests, and you can use them to make a hasty retreat, so that your friends don't kill your other friends, because that's where this is all headed.
Okay.
We should probably take this quest.
Fumbus, my friend. Tell them I congratulate them on their heroism and bravery in seeking me out.
He congratulates you on finding him.
And if they wish to prove their worth to the Ghost Queen by slaying the water monster, the river drake, they can do that and bring me back its head, and I will grant them great blessings.
And he says he can give us cool stuff if we go kill a river monster? Bring its head back?
Or hear me out. We can kill him, take his stuff, and then kill the other thing.
His stuff is not that great.
She seems really interested, he says to Fumbus. Is she going along with it?
She's we're talking.
I think Kira points through the group at the like horrific mutated flesh monstrosity at,
Flesh pet. Yep.
at her.
Sorry.
I would rather eat a ceramic mug. Hear you say that one again. But we'll point at we'll point at like the mutated monstrosity and be like look to the group, letting go of the previous spell. Not like I will let the reaction drop and say, you can't do that without being a servant of Rovagug, the god killer.
Yeah.
Enemy of all gods and entities.
Oh, I don't think he made him. I'm pretty sure he found him.
Okay, that thing can still go to actual hell.
Rovagug.
Fumbus
She
I
said the name
touched it.
Rovagug. What is she talking
did.
about?
Fumbus, are you attached to your new friends, or can we kill them? Is what this comes down to.
Oh, the elf has such a
heroes
nice
kill
voice.
You'll
kings.
get
Oh,
an even share of their stuff if we kill them.
There's like the deep
They've
breath
been nice
of, like,
to me.
I need you. I need you to be so convincing right now that this room does not become extremely bright. 10.
She wants to know if you're. She wants.
Nine.
What's the pet's name? She
I
wants to know
didn't
if
give it
he-
a name. I call him
Okay.
Pet.
Okay. Well, she wants to know if Pet is related to Rovagug somehow.
I don't know. I found
Okay.
him down below. There's lots more. I could tell you all about it.
Okay.
He says
Yeah.
there's lots more down
what-
below, Kira.
Yeah. Why don't you tell us more about it?
Ah.
Can we make a deal then? I'll give you some information if you slay the water monster.
He says he'll give us information if we kill the water monster.
Yeah.
You can always.
Kira beginning to rise scimitar. What kind of information? Again,
Like it was on the edge of the scimitar between life and death.
She was about to cast a spell. I'm gonna be real. Ran out of gave 10 seconds. 10 seconds was out.
Yeah. No, we know. We saw it.
To cast a spell. And it's like, make the information extremely interesting because hit me with like counts down like across like left to right. Hit me with a rock created by fell energies. Working with something that created by fell energies honestly hasn't done too terribly much, but everything else, like, we killed the rest of his friends, so he's going to be very lonely if we murder him alone.
That's the
so-
most humane reason to kill someone I've ever heard you say, my
And-
dear.
I mean, if he wanted to just leave, I'd let him go. Other three,
Oh, they're talking about it, are they? Oh, that's good.
They are. I think they went a little bit up front. Like, can you give us a sample of what you can tell us?
Sure. I can give you information up front. Why not? If you too are going to be lackeys of the Ghost Queen, then you deserve some information about the Ghost Queen.
We probably shouldn't translate that part.
Maurizio already understood what he said.
I say,
Right.
And here's the thing.
Sorry.
Here's the thing. He's only he did realize that Maurizio spoke Sackroth when Ezrin was here, but now that Fumbus is here, he seems to have forgotten that Maurizio can
Yeah.
speak Sackroth.
I tell everyone he's willing to give us information about the Ghost Queen. And then I say to him, please tell us about the Ghost Queen. Like, I'm prolonging your life here, dude. Work with me.
Okay.
Kira holding anime glitter at the end of the sword.
And make it very good because I'm afraid my friend here is losing patience.
You have reminded him that you speak Sackroth, and now he is sad. Okay.
Yeah.
He says, okay,
His friend hit my girlfriend with a rock. I don't care if he's sad.
look, mistakes were made. Miscommunications were had. I'm sorry about your friend. If you want to kill the engineer, fine, go for it. Have your vengeance. I'm happy to watch him die. Would you like my pet to eat him? It's a very entertaining thing to watch.
Yes, please.
Oh, good! pet! And the engineer's like, what? And then the and then the fleshy monster climbs over and just starts swallowing him like a snake unhinging its jaw and just and the engineer's like ah!
I
I put
God.
my hand out toward Kira and sign, "It's okay. It's okay."
Oh, this is the best part. This is the best part, Gralga says, as the engineer is now inside the thing up to the waist. And his arms start flailing at its body and like scraping along its fleshy, oozing mass. And then
Amir,
its
Amiri-
head disappears inside it, and the engineer is no more.
Amiri, like once again, just like vibrating, looking
I-
at Kira, like,
I say quietly, "This is the plan, unless we have to fight."
And the king goes, ha 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 ha! He was mortally wounded anyway.
At the face of Mauricio signing that it's okay, Kira will kind of like drop the sword a little bit, which does drop like kind of the spell that she was preparing, and she'll go, "How?"
I love that you sign. Yes.
Explain.
It's okay, but how?
What?
this is making Amiri actually want to take a bath.
That's-
Like, that's how gross this is.
Well, Amiri, your foot is still covered in slime from being basically inside the thing's flesh body.
So I tell Kira info about the Ghost Queen, and then we do as we wish. And
Okay.
I tell
So, Grolga, can you go ahead and give us that information too?
Oh yes, I forgot. In the interest of watching my pet feast. Yes, the Ghost Queen. She controls our destiny. She exists deeper within this complex. Deep, deep in the dark, where all things moan and coarse and rot. That is where you will find her, our beloved Ghost Queen.
how deep does the complex go?
Very, very deep. Very, very deep. Go ahead and make an insight check.
I mean,
Have you ever seen her? Have you ever seen her where she lives?
oh, natural
Blasphemy!
20.
Yeah, he has no idea. Blasphemy! To lay eyes upon the Ghost Queen herself. I have never seen her dwelling place, nor have I seen her glory. But I can show you to her shrine.
Ooh.
He can show us to the Ghost Queen's shrine.
Kill the water monster. Become emissaries of the Ghost Queen. And then I shall introduce you to her shrine, to her mysteries, to the path that leads to her glory.
Can you give us a hint as to where that shrine is before we kill the monster? Just, as collateral to.
No.
I realize that's not how collateral works, but I'm hoping he doesn't.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check, actually.
Natural 20.
Oh my god.
22.
He says, well, it's not too far from here. But the water monster blocks us from accessing the shrine as easily, and blocks us from escaping to forage upon the surface. So long as the water monster is in place, my folk are stranded here in the darkness. We cannot bring the glory of the Ghost Queen under the moonlight. Kill the water monster.
That sounds like it sucks for you.
we shall be able to spread from this place.
Well,
Spread the
So-
glory of
Okay.
the Ghost Queen.
so I turn to the group and I interpret the water monster is between us and the shrine, so we have to kill it in order to get there anyway. So
Do you have access to the lower levels? Like one level down?
Yeah. One level down, the cult of the canker dwells. Heretics, monstrosities, prevent us from reaching our glorious Ghost Queen.
Okay. I didn't know if maybe you could send Pet down to retrieve their missing friends.
Oh, well. Logically, if you came from below, that means my pet had gone below. Ah, yes, I recall now.
Right.
I
obviously it
sent
can
my
climb
pet.
down.
I sent my pet down to slay the cultists of the canker. But he didn't come back, and I was getting worried. So that's why I sent you, Fumbus. You brave sort of Morlock. I sent you below to rescue my pet, and you have done an admirable job. Also, you trapped two of their own down there. They must be very angry at you indeed. I can show them the way down if they kill the water monster.
He says he can show us the way down to the next level if we kill the water monster.
where is your water monster that we may kill it for you?
I'm so glad you asked. Peon, show them to where the water monster dwells, he says to his attendant, literally the only other Morlock still in the room, who looks actually pretty pleased to be able to get out of here.
He just got a promotion.
Yeah, he kind of did. Anyway, he nods and he goes, this way, in Sackfroth, and leads you. Like, he motions toward this kind of gap in the wall, which you saw previously, but is very small and difficult to notice unless you know to look for it. And he just kind of slithers in there.
Yeah. I think as eyes come off of them, that Kira will like lock onto Mauricio for, I think there's a couple of seconds of just like, it's viscerally clear that she's uncomfortable with everything happening before she'll sigh, kind of turn her sword backwards in her hands and say, I trust you. Lead the way. And she'll sort of quietly sign, I love you. And looks like she's just, and then looks exhausted, and she doesn't love anything that's happening in this room, and is instead choosing to look straight down and like at Mauricio and is like focusing in, because if she looks at the rest of the room, she's gonna get really violent very quickly.
Mauricio reaches back for her hand so they can't get separated.
Mhm.
Mauricio seems oddly perfectly comfortable with all of this banana pants shit.
You know,
Like-
oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, you know the meme of like the little claymation penguin like picking up the heart and like slamming it down on a card full of glitter or whatever, and then just doing that's what Amiri looks like right now. Just like
Yeah. I think Kira looks back at Amiri and signs and then stops slightly. It was like, right, that doesn't.
yeah.
And then in common, there's a
Like
bigger monster.
her teeth are so gritted that like they could be cracked.
She signs initially, and then realizes the like, right, not an Amiri thing, and then continues in common. They're leading us to a bigger monster who will be an issue later.
Fine.
Yeah, I'm about there too. Well,
We
Meanwhile,
should leave now.
We should.
uh-huh.
We should.
the fleshy monster has slithered closer to Growlgust, who is now stroking it affectionately, getting under its folds, you know.
Can we please get the
Yes.
Fumbus out of here?
Yeah.
Fumbus is like, great! This worked out great!
I
Do
got a
we
party.
just drop in there? Is that what we do? Because let's leave right
Yep.
now.
Yep.
We're
Room across the
following
way.
this
he-
little weird
Because of
path.
the enormous barrel on his back, he's like turning sideways, and
Yep. The
you
more
get that
like
thing stuck in there.
leads you up the little, like, a small little tunnel in the rock. Okay.
Yeah.
So-
Mauricio, I think, is very clearly pulling Kira along by the hand, and Kira keeps looking back at Amiri in the sense, in the shape of like, at the very least, until they have left this room, the hackles don't go down. She's very much like, you watch the vibe of like, I could turn this room into the brightest light you've ever seen.
We are united in fuck this thing.
Yes.
That's our one
And
for
I
the
am
stream.
you the one.
Yeah,
so
no,
I very carefully left it for somebody else.
yeah.
Somehow, they did not leave the throne room a radioactive wasteland, and instead, they are heading up the tunnel. Okay,
Because we're good players, Eric, and
I
we want
guess.
you to tell your story too.
I guess so.
Do I need to get the spell Sickening Radiance to be able to drop a nuke on a room?
Ooh, maybe. Maybe. It's a good
Yikes.
spell. It's a slow nuke. It's kind of a dirty bomb, really. Okay.
Careful, we don't want our stream to go on a watch list.
Shit. All right.
Once we're out of that room, oh, were you gonna segue?
Yeah, I
Oh,
was just
I-
going to describe what you're seeing.
Okay.
Okay, at the north end of the small cave, the mouth of a swampy, flooded cavern yawns. A few ruined rowboats lie in heaps on this cavern's floor, strewn next to tangled coils of rope. Remnants of a pulley system hang from the ceiling. So this looks like it was some kind of boat launch or dock or something back in the day. You see that, like, a lot of the floor of several swaths of disturbed earth litter the muddy floor between this cavern and like the flooded cavern to the north, as though left by the movement of some larger creature. Anyway, the Morlock points at the disturbed earth and goes, water drake, monster, water monster,
how big are the tracks, for lack of a better term?
You can make an Arcana check or a survival check to learn more about what might have left these tracks.
We will definitely do Arcana,
We will definitely do survival, but we get a 4.
and that's a 10.
Let me try survival.
Fumbus, you're not really sure.
Ooh, I got a good survival roll.
Oh, yeah?
15.
15. Okay. They were left by some kind of serpentine creature. A dragon, probably, actually. Now, let's be clear. When we say dragon, that can be a wide range of creatures. Not necessarily a big I live on a horde of gold, come kill me or die dragon. It could be a smaller dragon, and if it left those particular tracks, it is probably on the smaller end of that spectrum.
Yeah, so Amiri is kind of like hunched down looking over the tracks and then like immediately it's like mood shift, like there's a little dragon up ahead.
Like a baby dragon?
Probably one of the smaller species, more
Morlock
likely.
goes,
Like actually,
goes
there's a spectrum
squirming
of like
back down the
breeds and
cave.
types and blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm. There's a moment where I'm really tempted to stab him in the back with the dagger as he goes, but
Oh.
I don't, because I'm being a good example for Kira.
I
the
mean,
moment.
not
Being-
for nothing, but these passages are dangerous, and he could die of perfectly natural knife wound causes.
You could give him a
Yeah.
warning stab, maybe 10 of them. Maybe he just ran into your knife 10 times. Who
Yeah.
can say?
The in the decision of taking one amount of control and releasing another amount of control, Amiri says, "I think it's a dragon," and Kira turns 90 degrees and immediately signs to Mauricio, "Dragon D's nuts," and then does not address that aloud at all.
Ah,
Dang.
Oh, yeah.
You're spicy tonight.
So it also looks like there's stairs. Are those going up or down?
so
Down, I assume.
Those stairs, let me see.
I take Kira's
Off the
hand
east.
and I kiss the palm of Kira's hand. And I say, I just wanted to get all of us out of there, and this was the most expedient way. And this thing is the thing we're going to have to fight eventually, but those things can rot in there for all I care.
That is a shallow rise of steps that that goes up slightly. Would you like to look down that passage?
Yeah, I think so.
Sure.
Cool.
We're curious and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, you see it turns into a
Looks like a
short
passage.
hallway with a couple doors. One at the end of the hallway and one a little bit up ahead and to the south, which is to say down on the map. Okay. You hear you hear a burbling sound from the swampy cavern to the north. It has a very low ceiling, or at least it seems to, based on the stalactites and the moss hanging down.
It's almost like nature, except disgusting.
The Fumbus has definitely collected some of the moss
Okay.
and tuck some of it in a pouch to see if it has any alchemical properties, and he's eaten some as well.
Tangles of roots hang from the low ceiling of the flooded cavern, the roof of which is a mere 3 feet above the murky water. If anybody's seen the original Mothra, Okay. Someone at Paiza was inspired.
There.
So do we have the 10? Is anybody carrying the 10-foot pole, or was Ezra still carrying
yeah.
that?
Who's got the 10-foot pole?
Amiri, do you have that? Or does Ezrin have that?
I have been borrowing it from Ezrin.
So do you have it now?
I think you might have
DM?
taken it. I think you might have taken
Okay.
it because you were going around the side.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I have that 10-foot
So
pole.
you have Ezrin's 10-foot pole, which reminds you of Ezrin. Poor lost Ezrin.
We'll
Tumbled
find him
into the
and
Love
find-
that.
darkness.
I have to get my bloody back. Yeah. So, real fast because I disassociated for a minute. What am I using the 10-foot pole on?
To see how deep the water is.
Oh, yes. Okay. I'm gonna. Boop, boop, boop.
Okay, so Miri goes up to the edge. Okay, the water near the edge is fairly shallow, as you might expect, but it obviously starts deepening as you go deeper into the cavern.
Okay.
Would you like to go further in, like splash into the edge and collect data?
I mean,
You've
I
already
feel like
disturbed
she-
the water.
Yeah. I feel like,
I want,
she would. Like,
I
if
feel like I
nothing-
want a rope around her waist before she does that.
Okay,
Okay. She
so
will consent to being tied up this time.
it starts it starts to
Nothing
slope
personal.
down just as the ceiling comes down as well. It seems as though the whole cavern is kind of like sunken down, right?
I feel like that's less of a worry for Amiri being not very tall. But it does make it inconvenient for the 10-foot pole. Although, if she can pogo on top of it as she goes.
You can be probing further ahead. You just have to
Yeah, there we
bring
go.
it down more.
Angle it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So yeah, you're probing, and you think the water just immediately adjacent to you in all 4 of these squares, or well, all 3 of these squares, is probably about 3 or 4 feet deep.
Okay.
What
And
if
you're
we
really
just throw
short, so
some-
that's like, you know,
Yeah.
chest height on you.
Seems fine. I don't know.
What if we just throw some food in there to lure it over to us?
Well, it's funny
Oh,
you should
no.
mention that,
Oh
because
no.
Amiri,
Oh no.
you get a bite.
Ugh.
On the
Okay.
pole?
Make a dexterity saving throw, Amiri.
Now it's
All
an
right.
8-foot
Danger
pole.
sense. All right. Glad for that danger sense. All right. That is a 13. Wait, hang on a second. Yes, 13.
Okay, Amiri, you feel some kind of like force on the other end of that pole,
What?
and you're like, "Hey, my pole!" And then it yanks you into the water, just in a reverse fishing situation.
Okay.
And we are going to roll initiative, but that is going to be when we come back from our break. So I'm going to queue us up for about 10 minutes, and then we are going to be back. So don't go away. Hello, Matt. We're back. All right, here we go. So, Amiri, you have been dragged beneath the stagnant waters of the caves of the Abomination Vaults, level 2, and there is something holding on to that pole. You start instinctively kind of like flailing and swimming away, and then it grabs onto your leg. And there is something holding onto your leg. But before
is it
Amiri...
the leg that has already been slimed, or is it my other leg?
Well, now that you're under the slimy water, basically everything has been slimed.
All right.
But
Well,
it
I
was
guess that's not
it
so
was the
bad.
leg that went into the flesh monster, yes. Okay, but Mauriziel, with your sharp reflexes, you go first. What do? You see
Okay.
Amira get sucked under the water and start thrashing. You can see vaguely where she is, but she is under the water.
Okay. Can I see the creature, or is that also fully under the water?
Also fully under the water. Remember, there's about a 3-foot gap between the surface of the water and the water itself and
Oh.
the ceiling.
I forgot I have my cool Pathfinder Goblin head.
Oh,
dice. I
Nice.
yeah.
used that one too.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, Mauriziel, what do we do?
So the problem is I don't want to hit Amiri, obviously.
Sure.
It'll be fine.
So I'm gonna try doing that thing that I did last time where I reached for a knife, but it wasn't a real knife. It was like a psychic knife.
Okay,
like
now
a
everybody is
psychic
actually watching you do this.
blade, as it were.
And Mauriziel like pulls this knife out of where? Out of thin air? Out of your head? Where?
Out of, like I'm reaching for the knives in my shoulder brace, except missing on purpose,
Okay.
kind of.
What
Like,
color is
the
it?
act of drawing the knife is my focus to create the knife, and it's red.
Red.
The knife and the blade are red.
It's clearly made of energy, psychic energy, not made of actual steel. This is the first time you've actually seen Mauriziel do this. She has done it before, but
In the middle. of
Kira had just been beamed in the head, and Amiri was caught in a web, so you were distracted at the time.
Mhm.
Okay. You pulled out the knife.
And I think water drake. I think of as serpentine a dragon as I can imagine without actually having seen this thing.
Okay.
I don't know if I've seen one before. Maybe I've seen pictures of them. Maybe I'm just imagining. And I throw it just beyond Amiri with the intention of water drake.
Okay. Main attack roll.
Getting right to it. Attack roll. Blink. Natural 20.
Oh,
25.
Amir is technically threatening it too. Oh my god. All right.
And that was the quickest fight in the history of the show.
Wow. Okay. So
Amazing.
not only did you hit it,
And that was the digital dice too. That's
yes,
not like a cheating
yes,
thing.
I saw. I will just call it up so everyone can see. Wow.
Wow.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. You not only hit it, but you crit it.
I crit
So
it.
Amiri, its mouth is coming through the water toward your face. It looks like a snake with like many teeth, like a shark snake. And it's like, ah, and then a knife just appears in its eye. Okay, how much damage are we talking about, Gabrielle? Remember
right.
that you are doubling the damage of the hit and the damage of the sneak attack damage.
Okay. So the hit.
Not the damage of the bonus though. Just the
Right.
just the dice.
So that's 6 on the dice.
Okay.
And then. Wait. That was too many dice at once. I'm confused what it was showing me. That was a 1 plus 3, so that's 4. Plus 1 again is 5. Plus the 6 on the dice for sneak attack doubled is 12.
Okay. So 12 damage total is what you're saying?
No, 12 plus 5.
Plus 5. Okay.
17.
All right. You didn't kill it, but you did basically blind it in one eye. Ah!
Nice.
Okay.
And also I get another hit
You can make another attack, yes?
with advantage because I hit it.
Yes. Are you producing another psychic dagger, or is this an actual regular steel dagger?
Another psychic dagger.
Okay. Mariziel had so many daggers, but she needed to start making daggers with her brain.
Mm-hmm.
That's how committed to daggers Mariziel is.
Because I think it says that I can make a second attack if my as a bonus action with
Yes, you
if
can.
my first one hits. So I'm not going to waste that chance with a regular dagger. That's a 22 to hit. And
That is gonna hit despite the difficulty of throwing it into the water.
and that's 9. And do I get the sneak attack damage? Okay, so just
you
9.
also do not get the ability modifier unless you have 2-weapon fighting.
Okay, so that's 6 points.
Okay. Oof. Man. Okay. So I'm not. It is a bit unclear to me exactly which designer has created which iconic, who is whose baby. But I suspect that Maurizio might be James Jacobs' baby. And this one should make James very proud. Maurizio is very cool, and this has just been an example of how cool Maurizio is, having dropped the dragon's hit points in like half in just one round. Okay, so the creature, Undaunted, is going to try and bite Amiri. So here we go. Amiri, the thing is still attacking you, and here are the rolls. It is going to try and rend you apart with its claws. Or actually, no, it's going to rend you apart with its bite. Okay, here we go.
Bite.
So I'm going to roll. It's going to make 2 attacks. Okay. All right, so the 16 is going to be an AC 20, which I think is going to hit, and the 7 is an AC 11, which I don't think is going to hit. So it's going to hit you once with its rend, and that is going to do 7 slashing damage plus 3 poison damage.
Okay. Since I'm not raging, I will take all of that, I believe.
Right.
So that's 10 damage total?
10 damage total. Okay,
Are you
Kira.
not? Are you not raging? You said that you were raging earlier.
Well, she
but-
had her rage had lapsed
Yeah.
when we decided on peace.
Exactly.
And then she hasn't started
I
raging again. All she was doing
Yeah.
was like testing the depth of the water. And unless you were
Yeah,
doing
'cause
that very, very angrily.
I can't maintain rage more than like a minute without attacking something or
Right. Yeah,
whatever.
there are
6
certain
seconds
requirements.
without hitting or being
Yeah, there are
hit.
certain
Yeah.
requirements
A
to
minute at a
maintaining a
time.
rage. You
Yeah.
got to keep
Yeah,
attacking things or you got to take damage,
Yeah,
right? Okay.
exactly.
Yeah, 5.5 tightened up the rules on that.
And then Eric, if you can double check the note I posted in our chat.
Will do.
'Cause-
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Kira, your turn.
Okay. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is move to a place where I can see other things going on. As I hear flashing and clashing and confusion. Can I, from this angle, see the water dragon thing grabbing Amiri?
It is under the water. You can't see it. You know where it is, but you can't see it.
Okay.
It's kind of thrashing at this point.
And actually, it has grabbed Amiri and is dragging her a little bit through the water. Amiri, I would like you to make a athletics check, please.
Okay. Do I count as incapacitated? Oh wait,
are
no.
you
I think
are you at 0 hit points?
No.
Then no.
Cool. Okay. Then that would be a 16.
Okay, it manages to pull you only one space. Like, Kira, you can still see them. They're under this this very narrow gap, right? There's 3 feet between the ceiling and the water, but you can see them thrashing in the water.
Okay. So you told me 2 different things, which it's very important that I know the difference.
Well, you can tell that they're there. You cannot see the thing directly. You just know where it is. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
Okay. The reason I ask is because I've got a couple of spells that are creatures within range, and then I have a couple of other spells that are a target that you can see.
Okay. So you
and I
can't
cannot
see it directly. It is within
Okay.
it's probably within range though. So
All
that
right.
range is, let's see, 33 feet. So
It is dependent on, yeah. So on this, in my immediate look, how does Amiri look?
Amiri is underwater, so you can't really tell, but she is thrashing around and fighting.
Yeah, like she got dinged, but she'll be okay.
Okay.
We're not seeing huge, like, blood.
It's not
In the
it's
water
not
kind of thing.
concerning. Yet.
No, just
is-
some blood and some froth.
Okay. So
But I mean, hey, if you want to get, spun up about, oh my God, got to save my friend who's getting dragged underwater, I'm not going to stop you.
I hope not. So, I mean, the dual idea here is that Kira is trying to decide, if a thing is dead, it can't hurt Amiri anymore.
Correct.
But if I don't kill it, then Amiri is out of the range and I can't help her. And I think 3 spells go onto the edge of her scimitar. The first one is a sacred flame, and then she realizes that she can't see her. Like, she can't see the target, and so she doesn't know, am I going to drop it on a Miri? Am I going to drop it into water? I can't tell. So she turns it into something sharper and tighter, a bolt of light that's a guiding bolt, and she knows that it would be a target, something that she could, it would guide itself towards her.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
then she remembers that she can't, if she doesn't kill this thing and it disappears around the corner and Amiri dies, it's her fault. So she turns her hand one more time and swipes in front of her. And I am instead going to cast Shield of Faith on Amiri
Ooh.
as a bonus action. And Amiri, as I concentrate on the spell, there is a moment where light just gleams on the water in front of you, and your AC is going to go up by 2. Which should probably cancel out whatever you do from raging.
Okay.
As I'll spend that bonus action.
Sarah
casting
Marie's
Shield
light
of Faith.
fills that space where Amiri is. You can trust the goddess to locate her specifically and cast that spell upon her. So Amiri, her body is limbed in holy light, at least for a second, so you can tell that it's surely connected with her.
Yeah. And I think I'm gonna keep my reaction open. And for my God, I don't think there's a ton that I can do for my action with that.
You
I
can
can't
just
see her.
Yeah, you could just
So-
wait, or you could ready if you wanted to.
Yell at it.
The action that I would do is a reaction, so readying it wouldn't really do anything.
Okay. So,
so
you're just gonna hold on, wait.
Actually,
Mhm.
I think, no, guidance is concentration now. I can't do that either. Yeah, I think there's this moment of dread that fills Kira as she realizes that because she can't see Amiri, a lot of the other things that she was going to do, she can't. As she disappears underneath the water, she's got this focus on the other spell, but she can't put eyes on her. And instead, she's going to... I'm going to double check an ability real quick because I want to make sure that I can... No, I couldn't do that if I couldn't see her either.
Okay. So I think it sounds
So-
like Kira is kind of locked in a moment
Correct.
of panic and indecision.
Yeah.
So we're just.
I think that that she's going to ready an action that if she can see, the moment she can see Amiri again, she's gonna hit her with a divine spark.
Okay. All right, Fumbus.
Well, Fumbus did not hesitate at all, but it takes a little while to get. He's mixing his binary compound in the back. He's got 2 jars out. He's shaking them together, shaking them, and then he runs forward and says, "I always wanted to go fishing with my Explodo Stone." And so he is going. So he's fishing with dynamite, and
Kira's like,
he's
I
going
wouldn't want to hurt Amiri, and Fumbus is like, yeah, let's go.
Well, he's doing his best
And then I started
to throw
blasting.
over her. And
Pew, 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 pew,
he can aim at a point. He doesn't have to aim at the creature, but he's trying to aim just past it, and he is casting Shatter.
Okay. Oh boy. All right,
So
Shatter.
that's a difficulty 13 con saving throw, and
And what is the area of effect on the Shatter?
it is a 10-foot sphere.
That's going to hit Amiri as well, because you're just going to hit the wall behind the Drake.
Well,
So,
I tried to
Amiri,
miss.
make, you said Constitution? Constitution save.
Constitution 13. I bet Amiri's good at that.
Probably.
Yeah.
And that is 16 damage.
Oh, she absolutely is. She got a 21.
Okay.
Okay.
So you take 8 damage, and hopefully the monster takes 16.
Oh, jeez.
The creature only took 8 as well.
You know, now Miri's a little concerned.
There was this shockwave that passed through the waters. Oh. And both you and the creature are a little bit shaken by that blast, right? And water goes flying in every direction. It's like this wave of tepid swamp water that just washes over Mauriziel and Fumbus, and it spatters Kira a little bit.
Do they both float to the surface, maybe?
No.
No? Okay.
No, the water is too messed up to really catch a very clear glimpse. Well, okay, hold on. Kira, make me a perception check, please.
Bet. This is at a +3. 13 plus 3 is 16.
Oh my god, you did catch sight of the creature. Your spell does go off. Okay, what save does it have to make?
Unfortunately,
It's a dex save?
It was a divine spark.
Oh, divine
if
spark.
I could see Amiri.
Okay, yes. You do catch sight of Amiri. Your spell does go off. What happens to Amiri?
The light arcs across the darkness, slams into her. I'm going to utilize a channel divinity for that and heal her for 1d8 plus 3 HP. I roll absolute ass for a 4 HP as a spark of energy goes over and just heals you for 4.
Yay!
But it does heal you for 4.
Hooray!
Excellent. Okay. Fumbus, do we have anything else happening,
Nope,
or was that it?
That's all.
Okay, Amiri, your turn.
Yay!
All right, the
turn!
creature has been clinging to you, and it was trying to drag you away from your friends. But that shatter spell, the sonic grenade that Fumbus tossed toward it has kind of discombobulated both you and the creature. You come to your senses first, just a split second before it does. What do you do?
Wait, but I thought I took damage from it.
You did.
Okay. So yeah, first of all, I'm entering rage, and basically the team would just see a series of bubbles from wherever she is.
There's a steady stream of bubbles from Amiri, and then it becomes like a lot of bubbles.
And let me see. Okay, that's also a bonus action. Never mind. So I'm gonna hit it. With my sword. Yeah. Let's see.
It's funny, ever since I started watching Demon Slayer, I start to assume that Barbarian Rage looks a little bit like a Demon Slayer stance, where they just overclock their heart rate and they start breathing steam. Yeah.
So I made the mistake of rolling these with the goblin dice. Does a 10 hit?
No, it does not. Whoa. All right, you're just
what?
This is your sword, right? The sword
Yeah.
it's very difficult to swing the sword through the water.
Hang on, because I'm using a great sword. I have graze, so if the attack would miss, I can still deal damage to it equal to my strength modifier.
Correct.
So it still takes 3 damage.
All right, so you do drag the edge across the creature, and it does
Miri's
take
just
some damage.
really mad. Also, I'm putting this in the chair.
Nice.
Okay. Anything
Nice
else?
deal.
I think that's all I can do because that was my action and my bonus action, and I only have one
So
attack.
Jen has a particular chair for her dice,
Yeah.
which is the chair of shame, but it's
Yeah.
not called shame exactly. It's
Hmm.
another four-letter word that is a little bit inappropriate for PG-13 stream.
Okay.
Check back with us with Extra Life when we get to the R-rated streams, and we will talk about this chair.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I will show it
Eric-
off. But
Eric, with love in my heart, do you think that shame is a four-letter word?
There is
He's a
a
writer.
kind of shame that is a four-letter word.
Okay, just saying. Just wanted to just put that out there for posterity. And
Author Eric's got to be everyone.
You know what? It's
hey, you
almost
have
it's
an editor for a reason.
it's definitely after dark. It's called the cuck chair. Okay, that's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. That's the four-letter word.
I will show
There's
it.
the chair.
And there's the goblin dice, because now it is no longer to be used. I'm sorry, I betrayed you, my beloved perfect Phoenix dice.
I had to defend my professional pride for a second there. Oh, anyway. Okay, so Mauriziel, it is your turn.
Okay. It is my turn.
So you have braced yourself against this wash of like putrid swamp water that just came flowing toward you. Like there's a miniature tsunami. Just and then
Yeah.
Amiri starts thrashing with the creature like really fast and aggressively. And it is your turn.
So what I'm noticing is that I don't have a swim speed,
No, you do not.
but
You can still
You said-
swim.
you said that these first few squares in the water weren't too deep. That from Amiri's pull check, they're only about 3 or 4 feet.
As far as you could tell.
So I'm going to step out onto one and see
Okay.
if that's true.
Make a dexterity saving throw. Just to keep your footing.
Don't embarrass me, dexterity. All right, that's
No
an
problem.
unnatural
You keep your
20.
footing. You're still on your feet. Still operating normally.
Okay. From here, I will pull out a regular dagger, and I will throw this at the creature.
Okay.
Now that I see where it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 12.
All right. That is going to miss the creature and plink off the wall.
Okay.
Well,
So I
actually,
will-
it skips off of its very tough scales and plinks off the wall. Are you going to toss a second dagger with your secondary attack, or with your bonus action attack, or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Worse.
Okay.
I just can't get a lock on it now.
It's hard to throw daggers at a fish. Like when you're fishing,
Yeah.
you usually use a fishing pole or spear. You don't usually throw daggers into the river, right?
Well,
so-
you don't, but Merciel
Well-
probably does.
Mauricio probably does, yeah. All right, so the creature goes untouched by your daggers. Okay, now it is its
Oh.
turn. It
I will also
is.
say,
Uh,
just to
yeah,
set
go ahead.
that beforehand, you have weapon mastery for daggers,
Mhm.
which means that both of those dagger throws were in your action. You still have a bonus action if you want one.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
Assuming that you
before-
have enough actions to keep drawing the daggers out,
Oh,
which is
never
always
mind.
the
One in-
issue.
One in hand, throw, object interaction, draw, throw.
That should be fine. Go ahead.
Real fast.
Yes.
Does hitting the creature with graze count as hitting it?
No,
Okay, cool. Then never mind.
because you damaged it by not hitting
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, no, that's super cool. I
So
just wanted to
Gabrielle,
make sure.
I'm pretty sure you can make another attack with
the
another
very-
dagger.
You have a bonus action, is
Yes.
what the point is.
Right.
Right.
2024 D&D 5.5. There you go. Thank you,
Which-
Fable.
Uh,
13.
13 isn't going to do it either. But yeah, Maurizio was basically just hurling as many daggers as possible, and they're
Yep.
just plunking off the thing into the wall, into the water, etc. Okay, its turn. It is going to try and flee. So its action is to disengage, and then it's going to swim away from the death that seems to be besetting it at the moment. Let's see. Okay. It swims off in this direction.
But hey, it's let go of Amiri, so that's a
It
good
has
thing.
let go of Amiri. It's like, oh no, I don't need this. I don't need this drama.
I thought this was going to be an easy meal.
Yeah.
Absolutely
small.
not.
and like an idiot, it moved in the direction that Amiri and Maurizio could still see it.
Yeah.
Well, it can't really get farther than that because it did use an action to disengage.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, let's see.
And I
1,
don't
2,
get an
3, 4,
opportunity
5,
attack,
6.
do I?
Correct, because it disengaged.
Yeah.
That was as far as it got. Okay, so I guess that makes it Kira's turn.
All right.
Kira, you can't see it from where you're standing. You can see Amiri, though. Amiri is just kind of floating up to the surface. Very pissed. Like, have
Okay.
you ever seen somebody aggressively floating in the public pool? That's what Amiri looks like.
I didn't need the memory that you resurfaced, but yes. Yes, I have.
Belligerent toddler in the floating.
Belligerent toddler. Yeah.
Toddler.
There you go.
Aw.
But
Belligerent chibi Amiri is floating in the swamp.
I need someone to draw this, please. Yes,
did I
Jen.
see what direction that it went?
You saw kind of a ripple in the water that it was going to the west.
Okay.
And remember, when I use cardinal directions, I'm just referring to
Yeah.
the map
map.
that we're looking at. This isn't necessarily the actual west. This is just for the map.
No, it's okay. I'm just gonna make sure that I proc on you whether or not you know where magnetic north is at all times in this map.
Sure. Does anybody have
yeah.
that feat that tells them where north is at any given time?
None
No?
of us
All
have
right,
keen
good.
mind, no.
Ezrin's the one with the wayfinder.
None of you were
Ezra
4th
doesn't
level.
look
Aw. Yeah. Okay. Ben's not here. Ezrin is an aspiring member of the Pathfinders. Author's note. You know, this is actually something I hadn't considered before I started writing this chapter. Does Ezrin actually have a Pathfinder astrolabe compass or not? Because it was very important when we first met that he had this compass because it marked him as a member of the Pathfinders. But he's not actually a member of the Pathfinders in this particular narrative. But it's hard for me to imagine him not having the Pathfinder compass. So I'm going to say that he has a Pathfinder compass. All right, I'm going to make that in my notes. Carry on with the fight against the River Drake. I mean, sea monster. End of author's note.
Yeah. So anything in the water is, I'm assuming, difficult terrain at the least?
Difficult terrain at the least.
All right. So
Like Maurizio, you were standing in difficult terrain.
All right. 5, 10, 15.
Remember, diagonals are just another 5 feet.
Yeah. Then
I'm gonna post this on the Discord in the stream chat so that way everyone watching can also see.
Very good. Kira, since you are wading into the swamp and the floor abruptly drops out from under you, I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
all right.
Please.
Before I roll this, teacher, I'm wearing medium armor.
Yes.
Does that do anything?
Or
Or is that the reason I'm doing this?
In this case, it is not really relevant. If you go
Okay.
deeper, it might be more relevant.
Gotcha. Dex save 12.
Okay. You slip a little, but you're still holding your footing. You are now up to your shoulders in water. Like it has dropped off that much.
That is totally fine. And do you want to know why that's totally fine?
Because you can hold your arms above your shoulders.
Correct. It's because light dances across water.
That's right.
In that, I will introduce the sunrise to this creature. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt
Excellent.
as it tries to escape from us.
Okay. Sounds like an attack roll.
It for sure is. So let's.
It is
cast
still under the water,
that.
which makes its AC a little bit better, but make your attack.
All right.
Oh, not enough better.
Nice.
That is a 20, so 16 plus 5, 21.
That's going to hit. How much damage are we going to do?
All right, that's 46. So let's do.
That's a lot of D6.
8 plus 6, 14. 20 total of radiant damage.
Okay. So this creature was trying to flee, and it was about to taste freedom, and then Kira wanders up and just orbital lasers it, and it perishes from that blast.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think there is definitely the beat of like Kira does the like kind of like hopping in the pool kind of thing of like trying to get her arms across, takes a deep breath, calls a prayer both handed, and then boop, and like it skips off of the water and hits this thing.
Like a bank shot.
Yeah.
Light dances across the surface of the water between like arcing among the hanging clumps of moss and vine, and strikes the thing, and its whole body lights up with the radiance of Saren Ray, burning it from within, and it perishes. And then it floats limply to the surface, dead. Congratulations.
Its body is glowing.
Nice shot.
Yeah. Its body is glowing still,
Wow.
infused with this permanent radiance. Or, well, lingering radiance, shall we say.
Kira says, I got a little. She traps for a second and then kind of.
Immediately reached to stabilize Kira
Yeah.
on her feet.
I feel like Amiri would swim over there to just like kick it while it,
Punch its
Oh,
corpse.
good. Drag it back. We need its head.
Amiri just physically rips it up.
All right, Miriam, make me an athletics check, please.
Okay.
And that, and that, and that.
Actually,
And
and I'm still raging.
Oh, you know, there are a few daggers in that water you could.
And Mary swims over, enraged.
Oh.
You ever seen somebody swim angry? Like Amiri does like the
need
butterfly over to get to the dragon, and then
that would
suplexes
be
it in
a
the water.
13.
All right, you just like slowly, painfully, grindingly tear its head off.
Good.
as messily as possible.
Oh yeah, you were covered with
Yeah.
blood. The cave is covered with blood. Everything is covered in blood.
She just like hands it over to Fumbus. Here.
Amiri, from where you are floating there, you can see that the cavern extends a little bit farther.
Oh.
You don't have dark vision, so you can't see very far, but like that is as far as the radiance of Kira's light extends. You can see that there's just kind of this like swampy sea out beyond where the dragon's body was kind of wedged into this little like box canyon thing.
Yeah.
Also, Eric, I am extending my bonus actions for the next 10 minutes to extend my rage.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You're
Just
like, I am
in
very
case.
angry and we'll take
Just
it
in
out on
case.
this thing.
I mean, I feel like she's very valid here. So, like, I'm not being that player because, like, again, you know, I feel like if you had to calm your rage from dealing with that creepy slug thing, and then, you know, you were all excited that you got to kill a dragon only to basically get dragged out and nearly drowned by said, like, dragon thing that you didn't even land a hit on. You know, like she's got a lot of stuff to work out.
You just grazed it. You didn't even hit it.
Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah.
Hey, make a perception check, please. And
Oh,
since you
no.
are raging, I'm going to give you disadvantage on this check.
Actually, while raging, whenever I make an ability check using one of the following skills, I can use strength instead, and one of those is perception.
Oh my god. All right. Never mind about that disadvantage thing. So,
Wow.
I
Amiri,
gain clarity.
Amiri has,
So that is a 16.
despite one's expectations, Amiri has not taken the path of the Berserker. Amiri has taken the path of the Ancestral Guardian. Raging ability. So, in fact, her rage grants her clarity, not mad fury.
Well,
Says
so
the
I
author's
think-
note.
I think that because that's primal knowledge, so I'm pretty sure that's just a level 3 barbarian thing anyway.
Sure. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. The ancestral guardian thing gets me a special thing that will happen when I hit something.
Okay. The
So
author's
I
note still says what it says. Okay.
So 16. What do
All right.
What do
Oh.
my very
Oh.
angry eyes
Oh.
see?
What do your very angry eyes make out? Well, sure enough, there is at this at the bottom of this cul-de-sac in the southwest corner of the cave, you see a glint of metal. It looks like a chest, actually, a sea chest, like what one might have on a boat, on a ship, tangled among the roots in that cul-de-sac.
Oh. Let's see. So I guess she'll give a shout. I found a chest. I'm gonna get it.
Do you keep pummeling the dragon's corpse for a bit?
I feel like it's probably like the severing the head like helped, you know? So I think at this point she would just dive for the chest. Because she knows Mercy likes the shiny things.
Okay.
Did
You're
someone
gonna
say
swim-
shiny things?
You're going to swim over to the chest. Okay, so
Yeah.
Miri has called out that she sees this chest. Does anyone else want to act? Do you want to stay there on the shore? What do you want to do?
So Amiri will have to get a little bit closer to get to that chest, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
Oh.
call out asking Amiri if she wants help with that.
I mean, when I get it, you should probably, like, make sure it's not gonna blow up all the stuff inside.
Fair.
Hey, DM, does Fumbus know whether or not his barrel floats? Is it a floaty or is it going to drag him down
paddling.
if he goes in the water?
Amazing.
You are pretty sure that it will float.
Okay.
Have you ever
Wow,
been stuck on
I
the
mean, that
underside
looks
of
like a
floaty?
mushroom, but it is a chest.
Nice. I would like
At
to,
least it doesn't look like a penis. Most things that you draw, the law of online VTTs in D&D is that everything you draw inevitably looks like genitalia of some kind. This just looks like a Super Mario Brothers mushroom. So,
With love in my heart, you have been the first person to bring it up literally every single time. Whether or
God damn
not-
it. All right, anyway.
All right, I'm gonna kick off and swim toward the chest so I can check it for traps for Amiri.
Great.
And see if it needs unlocking.
Okay. So it's a combination of swimming and wading. It seems like the average depth of this area is about 10 feet. So sometimes you're swimming and sometimes you're wading. You know, it's unpredictable. This seems to be a natural cavern rather than like some kind of
Yeah.
area that people had set a floor, right?
I'm gonna
I-
swim the whole way because even if it's shallow enough to stand, I might lose my footing if I stand, whereas if I'm swimming, I don't have that risk.
Fair enough.
As Mauricio moves forward, and just for the note of that, the Armor of Faith will slip off of Amiri, or the Shield of Faith will slip off of Amiri, as she'll tap the Mauricio's back, and the I think I think Kira thinks just quiet enough for her to hear, not fully take into account that they're in a cave. But she will say aloud, safe word if I have to drop it. And will cast
Totally legit.
will cast light on one of the daggers on Mauricio's back, because she knows that Amiri can't see in the dark.
Ah,
And
nice.
that Mauricio will not think of that.
Okay.
Yes.
So as she
I-
sort of goes over it, there's the boop.
Yeah. Oh.
How considerate. Eric, I've swum far enough out. Can I see anything to the east with Goblin Dark Vision?
All right. Sure enough, you
Goblin
can
is dark.
make
Well, everybody
out.
else gets to looting.
Yeah, you can make out some space. In fact, there is a shoreline, in fact, to the east that you can see.
Hmm.
That shoreline, a thick knot of roots hangs from the cavern roof here over a muddy beach. Stone stairs lead up from the beach to the north, so you can see the faint first couple steps of a stairway leading in that direction. Just gonna show everybody on the map there. Okay. Okay.
So,
Maurizio, you have come upon the chest. It looks like just with your basic, just analyzing the chest, there are no traps or anything. There's not even a lock. It's just an open shut box, which is slightly ajar. It appears that the dragon has been keeping something in the chest here. And if you open it, you find...
first, I'm going to surface, catch my breath, say under my breath, "Don't be a mimic," and then I'll go down and open it.
Underwater mimic. What a great idea. Anyway, you find a number of coins, as well as a gnarled rod, which appears to be a wand of some kind. So you find 36 gold pieces, 140 silver pieces, 430 copper pieces, and a wand that one of you will have to cast Identify on or experiment with to find out what it is. Ooh, Fumbus is like, ooh, pick me. I volunteer as tribute.
Can I drag this
No, I have
thing
Identify.
upward instead of trying to carry 300 coins?
You sure can. You and Amiri
good.
are able to get the chest back to the shore. I assume you're all going to kind of like meet up back on the shore. Fumbus, however.
Yeah.
I know you you noticed the shore line in the east. Did you want to head that way?
I think maybe he's just gone ahead and he's busy exploring.
Fumbus
He wants
paddles.
to see what's ahead.
Fumbus is floating on his barrel, which is, remember, strapped to his back like a backpack. And he has rigged up, he claimed an oar from the dock, right? And he is rowing himself backward toward the shore. And Fumbus disappears once again into the mists of off the main stage. And who
Or
knows what
Kira-
adventures he encounters.
Does he have the dragon head with him? Or
No,
does Amiri
no,
still
no,
have
no.
that?
Amiri
Oh.
still got the dragon head.
Okay.
Oh, I do. I thought I chucked it at him, unless he was like, ooh.
Oh, well, it's
I think
possible
it's too
that
big for him to pick up. So
it's
Okay,
possible
that's fair. That's fair.
he saw this beach and the dragon head like bonked into him, and he was like, "No, no, beach. I'm going to the beach."
You know,
Hyper-focused.
valid. For
Rowing himself,
Kira,
his little legs dangling.
for Kira, the like leg that the dragon was grabbing looks super mangled, but it doesn't seem like Amiri has noticed because she's still raging.
Yeah, Amiri, that dragon was definitely chewing on your leg a little bit.
Yeah, like it's bloody and gross and unpleasant
Like
looking.
that God spark that Kira sent you has kept you from bleeding out, but it does
it's
look
not
gross.
that bad. It's not that bad.
It does look
Um,
gross and dirty, and it could be cleaned. That is true.
Yeah, like, it's basically, how do I say, like, she could get some healing.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I will post the haul that you got from the treasure chest. I assume nobody has an identify spell except for Ezran. Remember that you can take a short rest to experiment with the thing and figure out what it does, or you can experiment live and just tell me what you want to do with the wand. It is a curled length of basically metal. It looks kind of like a lightning bolt, but like a cylindrical, like swirling around lightning bolt, like a helix, shall we say. Okay. And on that note, it is 8:10. Kels is not here. Kels is usually our end point because she's got to get up early to go to work. But I think this is a pretty good stopping point. So that's all we have for tonight. We will handle getting back in touch with Growlgust and locating your missing friends in the next session. Thank you, Joel, for babysitting us a little bit as Fumbus. I think
always a pleasure.
Fumbus
Delightful.
has done some great stuff in the campaign. I like having him as a chaos element who just shows up periodically, unexpectedly. The Fumbus among us. And thank you very much. I'm Eric Scott Villa, the GM, DM of this campaign. Writer, game designer. You can find my stuff online and at the Discord, which you should definitely join. Come talk to us about this campaign and others on the Dungeon Scrawlers. We're constantly talking about what's going to come up and special giveaways and talking. We're partnered up with Writing About Dragons and Shit, the podcast by B. Dave Walters, Trevor Bettis, and Aaron M. Evans, which is about dragons and shit. And it is a great literary podcast about fantasy writing and wonderful stuff. Come join us on the Discord. It's a great time. Take it away, Gabrielle.
I'm Gabrielle Harboe. I've been Mauricio, our iconic elf rogue, and it has been a pleasure to be here with all of you and our special guest Fumbus. You can find me online at gabrielleharboe.com and on Patreon. Please come and give my Patreon some love. You can subscribe for free and get lots of articles on writing and game design and agent processes and editing and all sorts of things. Subscription starts at $3. Yeah, we will see you next time. Take it away, Jen.
Hello, I'm Jen, and tonight I played the iconic Barbarian Amiri, who, was deeply unhappy. Always full of rage, feeling incredibly right, but also, gosh darn it, if only I liked these people slightly less than I do. You can find me on the internet at Savage Sparrow. SavageSparrow.com is my awesome website for nerdy apparel and accessories. Patreon.com/Savage Sparrow for my artwork. You can subscribe for free and see a bunch of stuff, or you can, support for seeing other stuff, and it's pretty cool. I posted a bunch of photos that I took at MagFest the other day. If you want to read about my convention adventures too. I don't know. It's my fun art adventure time. And yeah, take it away, Fable.
Hello, my name is Fable. I am Fable Foxtail. That's Foxtale on the internet. And dragons and fantasy have a very interesting space. And dragons and fantasy should almost always have a particular purpose because of what they are. Under most circumstances, a dragon is there as a challenge, whether you have it as a sort of Riders of Berk, Aragon style of they're there to challenge the personality of the character, or that they are there as an obstacle on the hero's journey. A dragon persists as this creature of myth that puts into context and in opposition to everything that the character up to this point has thought. So finding a dragon in a cave, perhaps, that forces individuals to think about what necessarily their intentions or purposes here are, means that this dragon is probably about where it's supposed to be, but a dragon's corpse can do about the same thing. If you would like this sort of information, ideas of world building, DMing, or anything of the sort, please take a look over, send me a message over on Ko-Fi at FableFoxtail. Ko-Fi at FableFoxtail. I am here to give you a little bit more of information on how to delve into how to expand out a story. Either way, if you find yourself for any reason of Texas, then I am here doing a LARP of Dystopia Rising Texas, running post-apocalyptic LARP of the like, of which I am the story director of. And I would love to see you out here in the week, or out here in the wasteland. Lastly of this, if you had a moment of this stream where in which you found something that was like, that really stood out to you, folks are reaching out of ways to support them, to help us keep doing this for you. The cost of a coffee is more than you think it is. So if you throw out even just a max of $5 to anybody who stood out to you, it genuinely deeply helps. So just keep that in mind. I will huck this violently in the direction of Joel.
I am always so impressed at how you come up with these lessons, just like based on what happened on the stream in the moment.
Fable is incredibly sharp, and we are blessed to have her among us. So
It's weird.
thank
It's
you,
like
Fable.
it's all of my job or anything.
It's like it's your job anyway.
All right. Thank you for being here, everybody. Come hang out on the Discord. Come check out the YouTube channel. There's several years worth of back content there. Several campaigns featuring Eric's in most of them.
I do a lot. It's true.
Founding member. But yeah, come hang out. Come chat. Thank you for being here, and we will see you next week.
Thank you so much, everyone. Until next time, stay scrawly.
At me in the Discord, then I'll know you're there. I don't look at it otherwise.
Bye.
Bye.